it's 10:56. Let's call to order the meeting of GBHA Properties 1 Incorporated for February 16, 2023. We have roll call. So the first item was the approval of the agenda that we all have in front of us. So is there a motion to approve the agenda for this morning's meeting?
Make a motion.
Second.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor of the agenda signify by saying aye. Aye.
Okay.
Any opposed? Good, motion carries. Moving on to item D, approval of the minutes from the December 20, 2022 meeting of GBHA Properties 1, Inc. That is in your packet as well. Any additions, corrections, or modifications to those minutes from our last meeting? Otherwise, is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
Okay. We have a motion, is there a second?
I'll second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any additions, corrections, or modifications, or questions? Otherwise, all in favor of approval of the minutes from the December 20, 2022 meeting signify by saying aye. Aye.
Yeah, heck yeah, Bill.
All right. All right, any opposed? Motion carries. All right, moving on to E, regular business. Consideration, number one, consideration of possible action on approval of proposed rent increases for all scattered site properties effective April 1, 2023.
Okay, so the background is in your packet. Each year, our scattered sites renewal is with Brown County Housing Authority April 1st. What we do is we look at the rents, the fair market rents that HUD has proposed, and then the voucher payment standards that Integrated Community Solutions proposed. So with that, we calculate the tenant utilities and then our utilities, and then just go based on the voucher payment standard. So regardless, our tenants will continue to pay 30% of their adjusted annual income. It's just the difference of subsidies that we will receive from the Section 8 program. So
Okay.
those are in your packet. I also put, so I have like 2 or 3 of each one, so I'm not sure how the attachments went in, but I did show like for the 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms, what the 2022 rents were, what the 2023 rents were, the difference of amounts for each year, how many units, and then the projected increase. So this year we are going to see an increase in rent revenue in the amount of $19,296. And then if you can,
Per month?
that's per year.
Per year.
Yep, that is $19,000 in a year. And then you can see the last year one section, or our scattered sites were in public housing. Our rent revenue was $394,000. Our first year, switching to the Section 18 platform, you can see the significant increase in rent income as to why we did switch to this program. And
Sure.
then this new year starting April 1st, 2023. So you're just looking on an approval for the contracted rents for the scattered site properties. And I think Aaron might have to abstain from this vote.
Yes, I think you do, Erin.
So can't vote, Aaron.
All right, I will make that motion to approve the proposed rent increases for all scattered site properties effective April 1, 2023. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion or questions? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none,
And then one
and
abstention.
one abstention. Hearing none, motion as approved. Item number 2, consideration of possible action on writing off delinquent tenant accounts effective February 8, 2023.
So this is very like what we did for Mason Manor. I will continue to track them and seek payment for these, but we do write them out of our system. It just helps clean things up on Jamie's end too, so.
Is there a motion to approve?
I will motion that.
All right, and I'll second. Any further discussion or questions? Hearing none, all in favor of writing off delinquent tenant accounts effective February 8, 2023, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Moving on to informational, item number 1, occupancy report. It's in your packet.
Yes, it's in your packet. We do have one scattered site unit that is vacant right now, but we do have a different family within our scattered sites program that's going to be transferring to this unit, then bringing up another one. So right now, we just have one to report on.
What's our waiting list for scattered sites?
We no longer maintain our waiting list.
Oh, that's right, it's true. Do we know what their waiting list is?
I think it's, oh gosh, I don't know because they combine them all now, but it's depending on the bedroom size. 2-bedroom is always going to be the longest, at least a year. 3-bedroom moves pretty quickly, 3 to 6 months, I would say, as well as 4-bedroom, but 2-bedroom, that's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
They come far and few between.
Okay.
All right, then moving on to item number 2 under informational, Langen report, which is also in your packet.
Yes, so Langen will no longer be doing our fraud investigations, as ICS will have to do that for the assistance. And we did not have any lease up in the last month, so no background checks.
I could probably talk about this offline, but they did bring it up now. I do, as you probably know, I do all the Section 8 housing fraud prosecutions for the city, or for Brown County.
Yep.
So will any of ours end up in there that I might run into a conflict with?
Possibly,
Okay, so I'll have to
Yeah,
talk to
we'll have to-
Patrick about that.
yes.
Okay,
I'll have to flag the ones that are right.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Hopefully no,
Yes.
but I think one right now.
Yeah.
That
I
happens.
would say that is significantly less fun than my abstention and Aaron's.
These are some interesting cases sometimes. All right, moving on to the financial report.
That was in your packet. Were there any questions from anyone? All right.
Anybody have any questions? Hearing none, we are right for adjournment. Anything further before we adjourn? Otherwise, there is a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All right, we have a motion to adjourn, and just like to thank the city for allowing us to do this sort of half and half, and whatever, it's nice being back, be able to be back together again. So, thank you all very much, and thank everybody.
Need a
for
second.
attending.
Need a second.
Yeah, need a second. All right. Is there a
To
sec-
adjourn.
Is there a second to adjourn?
I'll second.
All right, all right. So you have a
It's always the
motion and a
hardest one.
second to adjourn. All in favor of adjournment, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you all very much again.
Recording stopped. All right, thank you.